Hello, good evening. We are about to present our final project about the computer system. My name is Saizmi Hidayah. This is our group member, Aiman Ashmi, Ainul Madia, Fatin Farah, and Amir Asnawi. Okay, next. In this presentation, we will be talking about the company background, the client summary, estimate, the installation schedule, permit and license, contract and term, qualifications and technical stuff, and also the blueprint. Okay, next.
First, about our company background. Our company is the Hype Cabling Company. Established in 1990 by Muhammad Aiman Najmi and his colleagues. We managed to make a partnership with 300 companies across the world. Across the world, we put out our focus on strategic cabling for your maximum satisfaction, and we guarantee that we can provide you with the best qualities for your network cabling with a reasonable price to provide you with a great satisfaction. Next.
For the client summary, uh, the client of our project is College Professional Mara in Rahmakota. It is an educational institute that is still lack facilities for students to have easy access to the internet. Uh, Next. The objectivity for the objectivity of our project is uh, to analysis of future needs for a computer network. Second is a design of a new computer network. The third is an implementation plan for a new computer network. The fourth is a layout blueprint of ports location in the lab. The fifth is a layout or blueprint of the location of the lab and the telecommunication room. Next. And for the opportunity is to design a computer network that are able to support a large number of students. Formulate an installation plan that will cause as little disruption as possible. Install the network and make it work as soon as possible. Provide a stable connection and easy to access network. Provide powerful enough computers for video editing of students' work. For the solution, uh, install Netgear product. Uh, you can read in the slide lah. Next.
Okay, for the estimate, we have four estimate that we prepared with, which is estimate total labor hours, estimate of material cost, payment schedule, and cost of additional related service. So for estimate total labor hours, we have three description, which is supervisor, network engineer, and contractor. So for the supervisor, we have one supervisor, and the hours per day that the supervisor should work is 9 hours, and the payment for every hours is 30 ringgit, and working days per week is three days. So the total working hours for a week is 108, and the total salary for the supervisor is 1,800 ringgit Malaysia. So for network engineer, we have two network engineer, and they should work about 9 hours per day, and their payment for an hour is to 20 ringgit, and working days per week is 5 days, and their total working hours is 180 hours. And we will give them the total salary about 3,600 ringgit. And the last one is the contractor, and we have five contractor in our project, and they should work about 9 hours also in a day, and their payment for an hours is 17 ringgit, and working days per week is 5 days, and their total working hours is 180 hours. And they should get their total salary which is 3,060 ringgit. So the total payment for the labor is 8,460 ringgit. And estimate of material cost is, we have 13 materials, which is fiber optic cable, Netgear 8 port gigabit Ethernet managed switch, to 2021 Apple iMac, HP Office Jet Pro 8210 wireless color printer, Netgear wireless access point, telecommunication closet, wall plates, Netgear Nighthawk multi-gig cable modem CM2000, cat seats cable, and table, chair, table for lecturer, and chair for lecturer. So the quantity of fiber optic cable that we give is 1, and price per item is three 31,200 ringgit. So the total price for the fiber optic cable is 31,200 ringgit. For the GS108 item, we given one item, and the price per item is 237 ringgit. So the total price for this item is 237 ringgit. And for the Apple iMac, we give you six item, and price per item is 5,185 ringgit. So the total price is 31,110 ringgit. So for the HP Office Jet Pro 810 wireless color printer, we give you quantity about 1, and the price per item is 477 ringgit. So the total price is 477 ringgit. For the Netgear wireless access point, we give you one or 52 ringgit, and the total price is 452 ringgit. For the telecommunication closet, we have one quantity, and the price per item is 3,000 ringgit, and total price is 3,000 ringgit. And the wall plates, we have 16 quantity, and the price per item is 3 ringgit, and the total price is 48 ringgit. And then for the Netgear Nighthawk multi-gig cable modem CM2000, we have one quantity, and the price per item is 830 ringgit. For the cat seats cable, the quantity for cat seats cable is 1, and the price per item is 1,500 ringgit. So the total price is 105,000 ringgit, 500 ringgit. And for the table, which is we give this for student, the quantity is 6, and price per item is 109 ringgit. So the total price we is 654 ringgit. So chair for student, we have about 12, and the price per item for this chair is 75 ringgit, and the total price is 900 ringgit. Um, Table for the lecturer, we have one, and price per item is 109 ringgit, so the total price is 109 ringgit. And lastly, we have chair for the lecturer, with each we have one, and the price item should be 86 ringgit, and the total price is 86 ringgit. So the total price for those item is 70,000 ringgit 603. So
This is
we go to payment schedule.
this is our payment schedule. During the first January of 2021, the customer must pay an advance of 65% of the total payment for the purpose of buying the construction and installment materials. On 15 February of 2021, after the completion of all installments and configuration, the customer must pay the balance of payment during the following date. Okay, next. So this is our installation schedule.
So for the installation schedule, before starting any work, all computer devices that are currently used by college professional Mara employees need to be accounted for and have a space reserved for them on the architectural blueprints for the new building. So on the 1st January, we will establish position for all devices, personal computers, servers, routers, and else in the new lab. The duration of uh, the installation job is 3 days, and for the next installation job, we will install new cables throughout the building as needed on the 4th January, and it will take approximately 1 week. After that, we will move all devices to the new lab on the 11th January, and it will take us 1 day. And next is we will connect all devices on the 12th January, and it will probably take us 2 days for the job. And lastly, we will verify network's functionality and test all devices on it on the 4th January, and it will probably take us 1 day. Next.
For the permit and license, we choose to have two license, which is first Construction Industry Development Board license, which is known as CIDB license. That is for the the document to owners that can renew the license after it expired. And second, electrical contractor license, which is to seek to reduce this risk while handling the electrical things. Next. The contract and terms we choose for, which is agreement, tax fees and penalties, warranties and safety. The agreement is the all of the contractor must sign an agreement according to prescribed period. And tax fees and penalties if the contractor can pay the liability, and warranties is for the things that they use, and the safety is is for the security and safety while handling the project. Next.
Our staff certification qualification of technical staff. We have certified network cable installers CNCI. In order to assure a right first time approach, they must perform copper and fiber cable installation, termination and testing to the highest quality while adhering to the industry best practice and standard. Next, we have Big C installer. Big C installer, which our staff must train in the US, and they must manage to pass the comprehensive exam based on the GTA is required for all Big C cabling installation certificates. Which is job task analysis. Then we have fiber optics installer FOIC. Our staff must be eligible to install the fiber optic because they will be trained in the profession of installing fiber optic cabling at premises facilities. So, okay, yes.
Say Izmir.
So this is our blueprint. As you can see, the PCs and the wireless access is connected to the CP. And the PCs on the front, including the lecturers, the students, and the printers at the back, are all connected to the access point. The back PCs are not connected because those are for spares. If a PC is malfunctioning, a student can use the PC at the back. All of these wires are connected to wall plates that are seen as follows right underneath their tables or